Do you micromanage your food? I'm John Laspina, the carnivore teacher. I almost said carb addiction teacher because I used to go by that. I'm the carnivore teacher. And, in today's modern age, with our big brains and our large IQs, our intellect, our evolution, we like to grab a hold of things and manage them and control them and change them and see if we can make them better. And what we humans have done is we started counting and weighing and measuring everything we're eating and overanalyzing everything that we put in our mouth to the point that we're trying to actually manipulate and change the foods and change the quantities to get a desired effect. And in the process, I believe we became less healthy. We have more disease and more problems. I often say this in my videos. Go back to nature. Think about how the carnivore animals in nature, how do they eat? They don't go and push a shopping cart and pick up a box and read the paragraph of ingredients and measure the calories and macro, all the different measurements. They don't do that. They have a signal in their body that says they're hungry. They go out and kill. They eat until the signal tells their body that they're full, and then they go to sleep until they're hungry again. I'm not telling you that you should go and kill and eat, although there's a lot of hunters in our country, and that's great. We overanalyze things. We take things to the extreme, and we try to micromanage our diets. And all you have to do is eat beef, lamb, pork, poultry, fish, and eggs, and any other ruminant animals like venison. Anything that has a multi-chamber stomach is really healthy. Or you can have the monogastric animals like chickens and pigs. Okay, there's a lot of healthy animal meats that contain all of the amino acids that make a complete protein, all of the omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. There's also omega-7 and omega-9s, but we need 3 and 6 in a healthy 1-to-1 ratio. And you need fat-soluble and water-soluble vitamins, and you need your electrolyte minerals. We need all of this to build and grow our muscles and organs and bones and everything. When we eat ancestrally appropriate foods, like I just mentioned, our body flourishes. We are healthy. There's little to no inflammation. There's only appropriate inflammation, not inappropriate inflammation. And when we eat those foods when we're hungry and stop when we're full, we thrive. We're going to live longer, and our quality of life will be better. But when we start counting calories, which is a heat-burning measure that man invented, and we stop ourselves because we hit a certain number, we're not eating properly. When we count our macros and say, I'm going to have so many grams based on my body weight of protein and so many grams based on my body weight of fat, and if I'm going to have carbs, I'm only going to count my carbs. I'm going to go up to 20, but not go past 20. That's okay to do all of that because that's how we learn how to eat properly intellectually because we're evolved humans. But that's not how animals eat in nature. They know what to eat. They get everything they need. If they want something if they need salt, they know to go after salt because they crave salt. If they want something fattier, they go for the fattier part of the animal that they just killed. It's a gut instinct. And we've lost that. Human beings have lost the ability to go by our instincts. So I want to plant the idea in your head, eat meat, fatty meat, until it doesn't taste good anymore. That's your body telling you you don't want any more. If you have not a craving, if you have a hunger sensation, which is different from craving, then you eat. You don't have to count, you don't have to weigh, you don't have to measure, you don't have to do a formula and count based on your body weight and the proportions. I mean, it's okay to do all of that. But I think we overthink things these days, and it gets us all knotted up, and we get confused, and we give up, and we go back to eating the standard Western diet, which we shouldn't do because it's easy. The standard American diet, because I live in the United States, it's everywhere. It's in my face everywhere I go. And that is something that I have to just look past and just remember that I'm a human animal and my body needs nutrition fat, protein, vitamins, and minerals. And that's what I eat. Don't have to weigh, don't have to count, don't have to measure, just eat. My body needs a particular nutrient. I'm going to get a urge for that nutrient. And I'll feel, boy, I really feel like having some eggs, more than normal. My body wants more choline, maybe. Okay, you go by your instinct. That's where I was going with the video. Trust your instincts and eat well. You will look. You will feel well. That's what this is all about. You won't be sick. And to be at your potential is what I say, the optimized version of yourself. To be at your potential. And that's what happens when you eat properly. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day.